Music. That first song was Carnival Kerfuffle. This next tune, oh, actually before I go on, I need to introduce all the soloists that played on that one. So, let's see, we started off with Drea on flute. We had Damien on the vibes. Caleb on the alto sax. Parker on the guitar. Maverick on the alto sax. Alec on the bass. Michael on the piano. And Connor on the drums. All right. So this next tune is entitled Die House, and we are going to feature our vocal stylings of lead. And we'll get a little tenor sax solo over there too from Silas. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I miss King Dice. Made this in LA. I never play nice. Devil right. I can't get you fast. Breaking everything. Bring me the contracts. Bring them to the thing. If you haven't finished your task, have worked assiduously. No, I cannot let you pass. Don't you mess with me. Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with King Guys.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with him.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with King Guys.
Don't mess with me. I miss the King Dice. Famous in the land. I never play nice. Devil's right hand. I can't let you pass. Straight gun everything. Bring me these contracts. Someone bring them to me. If you haven't finished your task, have worked assiduously. No, I cannot let you pass. Don't you mess with me. Don't mess with King Guys.
Don't mess with King Guys.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with him.
Don't mess with King Guys.
Don't mess with King Guys.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with King Guys.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with him.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with King Guys.
Don't mess with me. I miss King Dice. He's just what I say. The devil has his price. And I'll make sure you pay. Don't have time to mess around. I hope you will agree. Bring me the contracts pronto. Don't you mess with me. Don't mess with King Guy.
Don't mess with King Guy.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with him.
Don't mess with King Guy.
Don't mess with King Guy.
Don't mess with me.
Lee. And how about Silas on the tenor sax? You don't leave it out, right? One, two, three. right, that was called Click Joint Calamity. And that featured a brief solo from Caleb again. You got to hear from Isla on the drums. You got to hear Maverick again on alto sax. And then Michael again on the piano. And then we got to hear Ryan on trumpet. All right, this next tune was actually a barbershop quartet on the game, but yeah, we ended up not doing the barbershop quartet. We were going to. You're looking at me funny. What's that? Yeah. Okay, so this is a tune called Don't Deal with the Devil. Good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Thank you. So you heard from Damien on the piano. Drea on the flute. And I give you a little Barry sax. All right. How many fans of this game do we have out here?
Cuphead.
A few? Okay. Okay. So we're going to give you a little Latin number now. And it's going to be a little up-tempo, too.
You can't see you, but I see him just fine.
Because you're over there.
I'm right here.
What do you mean?
I can see him.
He can't see me?
I can like see you.
Okay. All right. So this next tune is called Floral Fury. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. over there on the trumpet. You heard from Michael on the piano. And you heard from our percussion ensemble. All right, we have one more tune for you this evening. This is the closing credits. That's actually the name. And we're going to feature our vocalist one more time, Lee. She's going to give us a nice little scat solo in here, too. So.
Hey! Hi!
Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So before I say goodnight, let me introduce everyone in the band, and then I need to give a promotion for the next season. So clear over there on the other end, on the tenor sax, is Silas. Next to him on the alto sax is Caleb. on the alto sax, Maverick. On trumpet, Ryan. On the flute, Andrea. Of course, we just heard our vocalist, Lee. Right here on cello and bass, Alec. Back there on the guitar, Parker. On vibes and piano, Michael. Also on the vibes and piano, Damien. I'll introduce her this time, Isla. And over here, also on the drums, Connor. And I'm the director of the group. My name is Brandon.